Macmillan Audio presents The Outsider by Anthony Franze. Read for you by Robert Petkoff.
For anyone who's ever been on the outside, looking in. Law clerks are the lowest form of animal life. William O. Douglas, Associate Justice, U.S. Supreme Court, 1939 to 1975. Prologue. When her computer pinged, Amanda Hill ignored it. This late at night, she shouldn't have, but she did. All her energy was focused on tomorrow's closing argument. Her office was dark, save the sharp cone of light from the desk lamp. She'd waited for everyone to leave so she could run through her final words to the jury, so she could practice as she'd done 1,000 times, pacing her office in front of imaginary jurors, explaining away the evidence against the latest criminal mastermind she'd been appointed to represent. This one had left prints and DNA, and vivid images of the robbery had been captured by surveillance cameras. She glanced out her window into the night. Normal people were home tucking in their children, watching a little TV before hitting the sack. Her little girl deserved better. She should call to check in, but she needed to get the closing done. Amanda's mother was watching Isabel, and her mom would call if she needed anything. There was another ping. Then another. Irritated, Amanda reached for the mouse and clicked to her email. The subject line grabbed her attention. Urgent message about your mother and Isabel. Amanda opened the email. Strange, there was no name in the sender field, and the message had only a link. Was this one of those phishing scams? She almost deleted it, but the subject line caught her eye again. Her 7-year-old's name. Her cursor hovered over the link, then she clicked. A video appeared on the screen. The footage was shaky, filmed on a smartphone. The scene was dark, but for a flashlight beam hitting a dirty floor. Then, a whisper. You have 30 minutes to get here, or they die. A chill slithered down Amanda's back. This was a joke, right? A sick joke? She moved the mouse to shut down the video, but the flashlight ray crawled up a grimy wall and stopped on 2 figures. Amanda's heart jumped into her throat. It was her mother and Isabel, bound, gagged, weeping. DuPont Underground, the voice hissed. 30 minutes. If you call the police, we'll know. And they'll die. The camera zoomed in on Isabel's tear-streaked face. Amanda's computer began buzzing and flashing, consumed by a tornado virus. Amanda drove erratically from her downtown office to DuPont Circle. She kept one eye on the road, the other on her smartphone that guided her to the only address she could find for DuPont Underground, the abandoned street trolley line that ran under Washington, D.C. Her mind raced. Why was this happening? It didn't make sense. It couldn't be a kidnapping for ransom. She had no money. She was a public defender, for Christ's sake. A disgruntled client? No. This was too well organized, too sophisticated. Common criminals, Amanda knew from her years representing them, were uneducated bumblers, not the type to plan out anything in their lives, much less something like this. She checked the phone. She had only 15 minutes. The GPS said she'd be there in 5. She tried to calm herself, control her breathing. She should call the police, but the warning played in her head. We'll know, and they'll die. She pulled over on New Hampshire Avenue. The GPS said this was the place, but she saw no entrance to any underground. It was a business district. Law firms and lobby shops locked up for the night.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?